Hello, everybody. I'm Brian,
And I'm Brian.
and this is Brian versus Brian, episode 176, Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. It's not even Chicken Run 2. They couldn't
Yeah.
grace us with to let you know it's a sequel. Because, yeah, it's a sequel, I guess, but it's almost like just a retreading, a
Yeah.
reimagining,
Totally.
soft reboot.
Feels like a special or something. It doesn't really feel.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a sequel, but like, I don't, yeah, it just felt like a special. If that makes sense.
Yeah, felt like a reunion episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
But none of the original people were invited. No Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Who was the one? I remember Mel Gibson for sure, but I don't think it was Stanley Newton who did the voice in the original. Who the fuck was it? I'm gonna look it up. It was somebody else.
It
That was
was
really.
it was somebody, and she said they told her your voice is too old. She said you're being an ageist.
Oh, Julia Swala. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not. I thought it was someone like fucking what's her name? Uh, God damn it. The fucking popular actress who's old, everyone loves. She's been around since the
Yeah.
fucking 60s. I forget her name. Meryl Streep. Well, that would be like something Mel Gibson and Meryl Streep or some shit, but
Yeah, I miss Mel Gibson's voice. It's not the same.
yeah.
Sounds kind of weird. It's Zachary Levi.
So
It doesn't
random.
even sound like I didn't even know it until after. Um, yeah. So the first one came out in 2000. So this is 23 years later. Um, who is this? It's a Netflix thing, released December 15th. 98 minutes. It's a long 98 minutes, everybody.
Mhm.
It's long. Oh yeah, and then we got Bella Ramsey in here.
Yeah, I
We
didn't
got
even
fucking
know. I couldn't even tell. You know, she's been doing the American accent for so long that I was like, oh,
yeah.
okay.
Chicken Run. It doesn't even say who it's like directed by or anything. What the fuck? Oh, Sam Fell. I don't know who that is.
Excuse me.
They have any connection to the first one?
They do not.
Uh,
Not to my knowledge.
yeah, yeah. He came up with the story of Flushed Away. Okay.
Everyone's favorite family fun film, Flushed Away.
Yeah. He came up with it. Didn't make it. I came up with that idea. You remember the old commercials by Menon? I came up with that. I came up with Search with Retson. Now with
Oh,
Retson.
God.
Yeah. So they're living on this island now, the stupid chickens. And they the only thing is like they keep instead of they kind of go over the whole fucking first movie in the beginning. It's like a sequel to a video game.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
totally.
like, do you want to remember what happened before? And then like throughout it, they keep showing old clips. I was like, I get it. I watched the first one. Yeah. Remember? You know this happened?
It's all like black and white too, just so you know.
Yeah. Remember when this guy sounded like Mel Gibson? Remember that? um. Yeah, so they're on this island. I forget what the hell the chickens' names. Rocky, right?
Yeah,
Is the
Rocky and Ginger, I think.
Rocky and Ginger, and they have a baby named Molly. Molly. I like what that other chicken says. It was a kind of a boring, dumb name, isn't it? Yeah, I'm thinking of changing it. Molly. And Molly grew up on this chicken island, away from any kind of danger. And I think the moral of the whole fucking movie is you can't protect your children from everything,
Yeah, yeah.
or
Can't
something like
protect them from
that.
the world. Yeah.
Yeah. And because she sees across the water and she wants to go there, where they came from. It's like they didn't. That's all they're just across a lake. They still see the old murderous place they were from. They didn't get too far. And so she's always talking about it, and they keep telling her no, and they never tell her the truth about what happened. which seems like why not? Uh,
Yeah.
so she's very like naive, weird chicken, doesn't know anything, and so like all adolescent chickens, she runs away from home, flees
Hmm.
the coop, if you will.
Yeah, she sees a truck with a big chicken on it with two
Oh
thumbs
yeah,
up,
yeah,
like looking for a good time, and she, intrigues
yeah. Look
her.
at
So she,
that. There's a chicken on that truck. He was doing this.
yeah, he's having a good time. I want to have a good time. So yeah, she runs away from home and gets herself in some trouble.
And I like how she's like, uh, I want to go to the other side of the water, like off the island. And what did her mom say? There's nothing for us over there. And then she's like, what about the two rats that bring stuff every week? Isn't that stuff for us? That was pretty good. Yeah, they changed the rats' voices too. Uh, what's up with this? So yeah, she runs away. Gets they wake up and find that she's gone. We don't even get to see her run away. They just show a empty bed, and then they go after her, and there's a boat docked on the other side. I would have liked to seen that journey
Yeah, yeah.
of like her exploring the world, and you could do some fun things.
Yeah, you could even like
Um,
on the boat, she like turns around and sees her home, kind of like that like shit. What am I doing? But I've already gone too far. Like
yeah,
that kind of hesitation moment you get in these kind of movies, but they don't show that.
yeah. And what happened? She gets over there. How does she meet this other chicken? I forgot.
She sees a car in the road and she almost gets hit, and that other
Oh yeah, yeah,
chicken
yeah.
like
I
runs
forgot
into
that
her.
was. I thought that was like her dad who saved her, but no, that was the other chicken. What the hell's the other chicken's name? Frizzle? Frizzy?
I think so.
Because
I don't
she's got
remember.
fucked up feathers on her head. I don't know, man.
The necklace.
Frizzy. Yeah, she's Miss Frizzle, and she tackles him from getting hit by the car. Because she's so stupid, or she doesn't know anything. She's just looking at the, oh, wow, pretty.
Yeah.
She's about to get ran over. Do you have a death wish? No. What's that?
Yeah. What's a death wish?
Yeah. And then, yeah, I can't remember what they seen posters or something. Like, yeah, this looks like this place is really fun. It shows chickens on the side of it. A place just for us. And, yeah. So
Yeah,
what was,
there's
they
like
were at
there's
like
like
a,
a truck. Yeah, there's like a gas station they
they're at a
see,
gas
and
station.
the truck is
And some
there.
guy
And
comes out and
mhm.
thinks they're from his load of chickens. What are you guys doing out here? Picks them up, puts them in. They get taken to the place. Um, and it's like, I don't know what it's like. Most of the movie takes place in this like chicken factory
Yeah.
where it's like Squid Games or something, where it's like fake, grass and stuff. It's like the set of Teletubbies or
Hmm.
something weird, and like a lot of the movie takes place in there, and it just looks cheap. Like you
Yeah.
don't have to make any sets. Like the first movie, it's like outside. There's mud. There's things animated that
Hmm.
look really good. And this one is just like flat colors and flat objects mostly.
Yeah.
I was just like, well, it seems like a really cheap way to do this. To have a lot of this movie set in here. I don't know. It just felt cheap and weird to me. With very little animation other than like the characters. Um, Yeah, and it's like an amusement park. They're having fun. They're fucking riding carousels and stuff like that. And there's a unlimited corn seed
Yeah.
feed. Yeah, and they have fucking necklaces. They managed to not get the necklaces on in the conveyor belt bullshit. So that's why they're having fun. And then she kind of Molly notices the rest of the chickens are all not having fun. They're all kind of zombies. And it's the necklace. So we get introduced to the doctor guy who invented the necklace, and he's kind of a weirdo, and
Yeah. He's pretty fun. Yeah.
zany. Yeah, he's pretty wacky. Dresses up as a chicken, and I like the interactions he keeps having with what, Sir Eats a Lot.
Hmm.
Oh, Sir Eats a Lot.
Yeah.
Listen, my name is Eugene. That's just the name of the franchise.
He says it like 3 times.
Sir Eats a Lot is coming to visit. We have to. Yeah.
For the last time.
So that was pretty good. And I don't know what they're doing. Like this is like in the past because like this is like the invention of nuggets, right? We have this new chicken revolution that'll take the world by storm. And he's like, and they show it to him, nuggets.
Yeah, Dawn of the Nugget.
Strange. Like, I don't know when the chicken nugget was invented, but it's got to be
A while ago,
quite a
yeah.
while ago. Yeah, it's like so. I don't know when this movie is supposed to be fucking set. Um, and then I like at the end where he's like, I came up with something for the nugget. It's called sauce. It just tries it out, and it's like, ooh, it's sweet and sour. Oh God. I highly doubt the first chicken nugget sauce is sweet and sour
Yeah,
sauce.
there's probably
You know,
barbecue easily.
or
Yeah,
probably ketchup, or it's just
ketchup,
something.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Even even lamer than barbecue.
Hmm.
It's just water. Dip it in water. We don't have sauce yet. Um. Yeah. So then all the chickens have to come out and br- that's basically the hook of the movie. Hey, we broke out of a chicken farm before. Now you want us to break into one?
Yeah,
What? This is a way different film.
yeah.
This is going the opposite direction. So they have to break in, and for some reason the security is like fucking. I don't know.
Ridiculous. It's
Area
so
51.
ridiculous, yeah.
Yeah. Rocky goes in there. There's laser guided exploding ducks.
Hmm.
What else was there?
It's like robots on the lawn.
Oh yeah, the fucking robots. All coming out of the ground. Yeah, and I don't know what they were shooting at them.
Yeah,
Were they like I couldn't tell. I thought they were like little syringes, maybe.
yeah, like darts or something.
Like yeah, to tranquilize them or something. I couldn't quite tell what they were going for. Um. Yeah. Then they all. What the hell's Rocky, Molly? What's her mom's name?
Ginger.
Ginger. They all get in there. Uh, Ginger's voice is very different.
Yeah,
The new actor, the girl from Guardians of the Galaxy, I think,
yeah, yeah.
right? Gamora. Or no.
Or no, Sandy. I
It's
think
the
it's
one
Sandy
from
Moon.
Westworld that looks like her.
Yes, yes.
It's the Westworld one where they look the same.
Uh,
I was watching an interview by one of them, and it's like, I think she said, her mom said, "Man, I love that show." She's like, "What show?" "The show you do in Westworld." It's like, "Mom, I'm not in that show." Like your own mother confused her.
that's awesome.
Uh, yeah, very jarring. Like, and I haven't seen that movie in years, but I could
Yeah, me too.
definitely
It's been so long.
definitely remembered it not sounding like that. Um, yeah, so they get in there and it's a pretty boring affair, man. Uh, like I said, I haven't seen the first one in a long time, but I remember it being a lot better than this. That's for sure.
Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah, it sucks because like I'm more, I'm the one who picked it this week because I'm not like a massive fan of Chicken Run. Like I said, it's been many years, but I remember liking it, and they typically do good work. The guys who do the Chicken Run, like the Wallace and Gromit and Sean.
Yeah.
Sheep. But what I found most disappointing about this movie is that the tone felt so off. Like the first one, like tonally speaking, it felt more like a Pixar film, which is like it's a kids movie, but you can still enjoy it as an adult. Like there's still good humor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This movie went heavily into the kids, like the tone of
Right?
this movie was very kids. I'm like,
I didn't feel like I
pop
was
music and,
entertained
like,
at all.
the jokes weren't that funny. I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh man, this is a whole different tone you're going for. So that was kind of off-putting. I was like, God damn it. And then the plot, we've seen this, but like it's the same plot of like Finding Nemo and finding Dory or Toy Story 3. It's like characters go into a place they think is dangerous, and then they get there, like, oh, this is actually kind of wonderful, but then they figure out it's bad, and then someone has to come and rescue them. We've seen this so many fucking times where I'm just like, This movie was just boring as shit because I knew where it was going. The only time where I was like, "Oh, this is fun," was when at the end. I know we're skipping ahead, but in the end, when the I forget the woman's name, the villain, she's like covered in
Yeah,
breadcrumbs, and I was like, "That's fun. That's a cool." Like she's chopping the fucking truck with an axe. I'm like, that was cool.
yeah. It's like she was put to the nugget maker,
Yeah,
the grinder that turns chickens into nuggets, and all it did was cover her in a crispy coating.
yeah.
And I was like, I thought she was gonna get murdered.
That's what I
Like it
thought too. I was
grind
like,
it up,
"Damn."
and then yeah, it was kind of cool that they brought her back.
Yeah,
Kind of surprise you. Oh my God, she lived. Well, of course she lived because this is now a real kids movie and nobody can die.
yeah,
you know, and they relegated the old man chicken who's like from the military. I'm from the
oh yeah,
military. Remember the first one always, and they relegated him to pretty much nothing, and that kind of sucks because that character was
he's
fun.
fun. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like what was his role in this one?
he was like
Getaway guy,
the getaway
getaway
guy. So
man,
he's just on the roof. A little
getaway
bit.
man sounds important. yeah. Uh, so yeah, it's pretty. I don't know. It's just boring.
Yeah.
It wasn't that entertaining, and I think you hit it on the nose. I think it's a kids movie now. Definitely, it's not one of
Totally.
the. It's not one of the hybrids anymore. You take Mel Gibson out of it, you take all the edge.
Yeah. I looked at Sarah when the movie was done. I was like, I would be shocked if the same people who made the original Chicken Run made this because it feels so different. And then I went and looked it up. And like, oh yeah, different director. I think some of the writers were there, but how much they had involvement, how much of the script? Because there's a third screenwriter. She wasn't involved in the original, so. But yeah, this tonally speaking, I knew within the first like 5 to 7 minutes, I'm like, oh, this is just a full on kids movie. I done fucked up. I done fucked up. But I mean, hey, if you have kids and you have a family, like I highly recommend it. I think you'll find enjoyment. If you sit around the couch with your kids or whatever. I'm sure that you'll enjoy it. But as a nearly 40-year-old adult sitting at home with his girlfriend on a Saturday night, it felt a little too much of a kid movie.
Hey, you know what's a new chicken run? Hey, and we'll heat up some chicken nuggets to go with it in the microwave.
Sweet and sour
we're,
sauce.
we're not even gonna bake them. We're gonna microwave them for 60 seconds. Uh, yeah. I mean, just a cash grab, man.
Yeah.
23 years later, this is Netflix has done this before. They get the rights to something, and then they come up with something new with the old legacy sequel.
Hmm.
Too little, too late. I know that Chicken Run has a following somewhat, but I don't know if anybody was asking like, "Oh, please."
Yeah, totally.
And if they were, they definitely wanted the original people to be in it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
Oh, you guys wanted a sequel? Well, yeah, a real one with the real people, and maybe a kind of better continuation of the story, not just a rehash
Hmm.
with all new cast. It's like, no. And it wasn't even called Chicken Run 2. As I was looking for it, you said Chicken Run 2. It's like, there's no Chicken Run 2. There's like these direct to VHS sequel. Is that what you're talking about? It's like, because there's like two other ones too. I was like, what
Oh,
the fuck
really?
are these? So yeah, Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget, and save yourself the hassle. Go watch the first one,
Yeah, dude.
even if you
100%.
have kids.
Yeah.
Show them that, and then if they're clamoring for more, you got that. You got that in the chamber, okay? But other than that, I don't see much of a
Let them
need.
watch Dawn of the Nugget by themselves. Like, put it on. You can walk away after the first one. Sit down and watch the first one with them, but let them watch the
Yeah.
second one by
All
themselves.
right, bud, that's all you. And then you go do something great.
You can take it from
Have
here.
fun. You got your nuggies, got your barbecue. Okay, you're good for an hour and 40 minutes. It's a good
Oh,
hour,
God.
40-minute killer for you. Get some shit done. I'm gonna go mow the lawn. Yeah, I'd say 5.9.
Yeah, we are. Damn, we are very close. I was just going with a 6. Like, it's not a bad movie. I just don't think it's for me or us. I should say.
Yeah.
I just think it's for a certain demographic, and it just didn't quite hit it for me. But I mean, there is still fun to be had. It's just kind of like at the same time, it's just very familiar and just kind of like you kind of know where it's going. You know what's gonna happen. Like they at one point they fall into a like a little silo of popcorn kernels, and the moment they land there, I know okay, well they're gonna get out of this by popping all that, and then fucking 10 minutes later that happens. Just a lot of moments like that where they find themselves in situations like okay, well they're just gonna do that, and then it takes a little bit, and then it happens. I'm like okay, well. There's no joy in that. There's no discovery. And I was kind of interested when they were like, oh, we're gonna break in because they kind of turn it into a Mission Impossible, and obviously I love Mission Impossible, so I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun. But they don't really do anything interesting with them breaking in. They kind of just do it. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And they even say we can't do that. That's a impossible mission.
Yeah.
And they said, and then I can't remember. Somebody says like, no, reverse it.
Yeah. Shouldn't that be the other way around?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm going with a 6, just solid 6. It's fine.
6, 5.9. Yeah, I mean, this is the part where I say go watch it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, sure. Go check it out. Don't say I didn't warn you. First one is pretty good. Second one is meh. But like I said, if you really like the first one, I guess you probably want to see what this is about. Yeah. And if you got kids and you want to show them maybe a classic movie that you remember, not necessarily from your childhood, but from your adolescence, then yeah, show them that. And then you got a sequel, and I think that, like I said, there's even another special, like the fucking Chicken Run Christmas Dance or something.
Yeah.
something like that. 5.9, 6.0. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Brian vs. Brian every Sunday here on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, iPod Nano, Zune. Coming soon to the Steam store. We're going to be on all platforms. The eShop. We're on there, baby.
On your Switch.
Yeah. Yes, $59.99 per episode. We're on a cartridge with a download needed.
Oh,
the whole podcast couldn't fit on a cartridge. You have to download the end of it.
Oh shit.
All right, so appreciate having you guys. Please come and join us as often as you can, and try us on the different platforms and see which way you prefer to ingest the old reviews. Okay, it's all up to you. That's why we have the choices. It's a buffet. You pick one, baby. You do all of them. You go to Spotify, listen, and then you go to Apple and try and spot the difference. We edit one. We want you to find out which one. You got to listen to them all.
It's a game that I play every week.
It changed ever so slightly. One word here, one word there. All right, so we appreciate it, guys. Come hang out. Till the next piece, we're gonna say peace.
Peace.